Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Monday the 7th of April 2025. I hope you're doing well. Well, we're starting out with beneath the surface here, which is the emotions coming up. Emotions coming up behind something. It came out yesterday about us drawing a boundary to something and feeling feelings of like naughtiness or whatever is coming up, fears perhaps that are coming up. It's not okay for you to do that. Not okay for you to have a boundary. Not okay for you to walk away. Not okay for you to say no. Not okay for you to leave a job. Soulmates. Interesting. Soulmates. Because for some of you, it could be a date that you're on. Interesting, the soulmates card. I might have had to walk away. Now, the advice yesterday was kind of to have a boundary, but also, what? Deal with the feelings that came up about it. I don't know what I was going to say then. Anyway, meditate. There's some guidance to be had from this. It's weird that the soulmate card came out though. Oh, yeah, that was what I was going to say. Sometimes it's better not to date. Sometimes it's better just to say, look, this might be the situation. It might not be the situation. It might be my situation because I'm filming these in advance. Look, I've just moved here. I'm not looking to date at the moment. I'm completely open to making friends at the moment. If that's enough for you, then cool. Yes, we can go out and eat, but this is not going to be a date. I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready to be in a relationship yet when I'm so new here or whatever. Bide yourself some time like that. Have friendships first. If someone is really into you, that's going to be enough. It's going to be enough for them. I was literally thinking about that as I was doing all of my editing stuff of the last video. Of like, that's what I'd say. If someone asked me on a date when I first moved, I'm not going to do that anymore. Old me would be like coming from a needy place going, oh yeah, because I've got no one to hang out with. And I'll be like, no, I'm moving to a new place. I'm going to be so selective about the new friends that I bring in. And so, yeah, I'm going to be open to meeting people, but I'm not going to let them in. And I'm certainly not going to let someone think that they're taking me on a date and it be leading to anything more. No, not until I'm set up with a close friendship group and all of that. And even if I meet my soulmate on the first date, he can wait. He can wait. He can wait for those dates. Queen of Wands, she's very empowered. She knows exactly what it is that she wants. And she'll do her own thing too. So she takes action, but the action that she wants. She doesn't want action, that kind of action at the moment. That's cool too. It's cool. The Chariot pulled in two directions though. Of course, there'll be part of it that will show like, I'm turning my soulmate down. Like, this person seems like ideal to me, but perhaps they'll show you how ideal they are if they'll be just friends with you for a while. Ten of Swords, leaving the pain behind. I'm just not willing to go there anymore. The things that I know lead to pain, jumping into relationships too fast, too soon, you know? There's all kinds of things that have led to pain, right? We've learned that, and so don't be willing to do them again. Even if someone is trying to get you to do it, go, look, I'm older and wiser than that. I know not to do that anymore. If you want to do that, you want to be doing that with someone else, not me. Chill out, says the Four of Swords. Queen of Wands, love her energy. She knows what she wants. She gets out there and she gets it. She's very law of attraction kind of thing. She takes her inspired action. It's all about her, which is an awesome thing. Queen of Materials, she's successful. And Ten of Voices, no more pain. She's like, I feel like you could be getting an offer today. An offer that you're like, of course I won't do that because that is just like the wrong way of doing things. When we're older and wiser and we know these things, and then someone goes, well, why don't you do that? I've had friends saying, oh, why don't you just have some fun, Claire? You know, like talking about relationships. Why don't you just have some fun? There's all these guys that really like you. I said, I don't want to just have fun. I want my person. that's not fun to me. It's not fun to me, that those games and stuff. I get involved too much. My heart, I can't do that. That's not fun to me. I can't be light about it and all of that. It's not what I want. It's pain. It's just pain. That's why I don't do it, because it's just pain to me. I know better than that, right? And so you might be telling somebody that today too, that's trying to lead you, because you're successful. You know what it is that you want. Changes and omens, and you've had signs about this as well, to do things differently. This could be about your love life. Yes, it could be about that, taking things slowly. It could be about all kinds of things though. I'm at the moment, on time of recording this, I am about to move, I think, and this will be the first time where I devoid of alcohol. Not that I never drink it anymore, but I used to be reliant on it. Every time I've moved to a new place before, which is a lot, I've had a lot of moves in my life, I have gone there, looking back, seeing myself as a very anxious person, and then just going out and drinking a lot, and then meeting people like that. I'm not doing that this time. Of course that led me into painful situations, meeting the alcoholics and all of that kind of thing, getting in with the wrong people. I see that really clearly in hindsight. I'm excited to do it very differently this time. From this place of, I know how to get into healthy relationships now as a sober person, and how to choose the right ones. And I'm looking forward to that whole process of doing it. But the Chariot pulled in two directions, three of emotions, about other people and justice. Who is right for you? Who is right for you? Yeah, well, the Chariot might not be pulled in two directions. It might just be straightforward toward victory, your kinds of people, and justice, your right kind of people. You, like me, might know exactly how you're going to find your people this time, where to find them and all of that kind of thing. I'm so clear on it, hey? And what's behind this, please? Justice is the card of karma, your people, masculine energy in retreat. Interesting. So you're shying away from that masculine energy. Now, that doesn't mean all masculine energy. I don't think the cards are saying that at all. But any kind of a pushy, like toxic masculine energy. I think you might really retreat away from that now. When you recognize that. Backing off from certain things. It's a good place to be, right? When you give yourself permission to back away from things that are not for you, when you notice the red flags and you're more aware of them, and you just give yourself permission just to back off. Not make a big deal of it. And just don't get involved with them. Even if they're trying to get you involved, just go. You don't even need to say, look, this is leading to trouble. I don't like your vibe. You don't need to be blatant about it like that. You can just, give an excuse. I've got plans, I'm sorry. Ten of Swords, because there's no way I'm going to get myself into a painful situation anymore, and I know what leads to that. The Hermit, you back off. Ten of Materials, because I know what I'm building for myself. I know what I'm building for myself here, so Hermit is backing off from those painful things. We've come a long way, haven't we, to be able to recognize that. Joy. I'm choosing joy. I'm only choosing joy. I'm not going to put up with anything else. And I know the path that I've walked down in the past, and I'm not willing to walk down those paths again. Four of Swords. Quite happy to chill by myself. Happy enough by myself. It means that I don't need to put up, and I don't need to tolerate, and I don't need to stick around people just for some attention and some company. I'm quite happy by myself. So good. It's so empowered, isn't it? Four of Swords, Page of Materials, and I can dream up something better while I chill out in the spa. Nine of Voices. Even if there's anxiety there, it's okay. I can deal with that. I can be anxious, and I can just soothe myself, do those things that soothe myself. Four of Voices. It's self-soothing. It's having a massage or a bath, or going for a walk on the beach. Just doing all of those nice things for ourselves. That's self-love. Is that card going to come out? The self-love behind that. So that we don't need to fall into those traps anymore, so that we don't need to tolerate people that are not our people just for attention or just for company. We're quite happy by ourselves, and we can sort our own energy out. We can give ourselves what it is that we need. Oh, abundance is behind that. Wow. Wow, it's the key to abundance. You know what that is saying? Do you realize what that's saying? That's just taking me aback there. I was expecting self-love to come out, but it's not. Abundance is behind that. This is saying you can do anything from that place. When you're happy by yourself, and you will retreat away from the things that are not right for you, whether it's new friendship, people wanting to be your friends, or dates, or work, customers, anything that is just not for you, you retreat away from it. There is like, you turn around, there's going to be 10 more things, tenfold in front of you. When you say no to the things that aren't for you, tenfold is coming tomorrow. That's what it means. Abundance is behind that. When you master this art of saying no to what it is that you don't want, and you're like, no, I'm good. That's all you need to say. No, I'm good. You don't need to explain why you're saying no. This is not a teachable moment. You don't need to be a teacher. You don't need to be a therapist. You don't need to be anything. It's not your responsibility to teach them or to out them and tell them or whatever. Just say, no, I'm good. Do the inner work yourself. Make yourself happy. Abundance is behind that. There's going to be much more. Many, many more. So this could look like somebody, a new friendship group or something, getting offered like, do you want to come out with us? And you're just like, you've heard them like bitching and gossiping about other people or something like that. And you're just like, no, I'm good, thanks, I've got plans. And then you go home and you be by yourself and you're like, whew, dodged a bullet there. I'm not getting into a situation like that. And I'll just say hey to them when I see them again, but I'm not going to hang out with them because I know where that leads. Those kind of friendships, they're not really friendships. They're going to turn on me in the end. They're doing it to other people, are going to do it to me. So I'm going to avoid that. And you go back home, it's like, I'm not lonely. I've got myself. I don't need to be around people like that. Tomorrow you're going to meet 10 amazing people. This is what it's saying. Abundance is behind that, is behind the no's. Haven't you heard that before? The no's are the way to the yeses. But sometimes we were really bad at saying no. We didn't really understand what that no meant. Well, here's the soulmate again. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they'll manifest physically. We seem to be on a path here with these readings to our soulmate, and we've been taken step by step toward it. It's like, this is what you've got to learn first, to say no and to walk away from what's not for you. They're going to be revealed to you. Unleash your kindest self and attune to the divine. Being kind, your kindest self isn't just being kind to other people, in other words, tolerating their BS. No, being kind is about being kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. If anyone gives you any kind of energy that you don't like, even if it's a little bit draining, or if it's just like I'm a little bit fearful of them, or I've seen this red flag in them, it makes us feel a certain way. You don't need to have people like that in your life. Have uplifting and loving people in your life that make you feel better. Have your bar set there. Be kind to yourself and attune to the divine. Okay, this one's not for me. Instead of getting into it and go, why are they horrible to me? The universe is like, why did you choose that person? They're clearly not for you. I know why we do it. We tolerate it just for the little bit that we get from them. We don't need to do that. There's plenty out there for us. Differences. So there's differences between you and someone else. Notice those differences, back off. We've got passion and memories. Oh, but you're remembering passionate times. So there might be a bit of temptation there for passionate times. It's like, yeah, but they're good looking, even though they've got red flags all over them. Don't do it. Soulmates around the corner. 2 soulmate cards have come out. Hang in for them. Come hither. But someone really wants you to do something. Come on an adventure, they say. Just try it. Just have some fun. No. I don't want fun. No. I want fun, but fun to me is something else. Anyway, I wouldn't get into arguments with anyone that's trying to entice you and trying to gaslight you into saying that something that's bad for you is going to be good for you. Huh? There's a bit of truth for you. Truth bomb dropped right there. Gaslighting you into pretending something is going to be good for you when it's not, or it's going to be fun. When it isn't, and you know it isn't. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Feeling any of those things around people, just get away from them. Stork, news of birth or a new business opportunity. Definitely could be offered something today. I think we're all going to be offered something today. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. There it is. Deep personal strength and peace, they assure success, because you can be happy enough by yourself, and so you don't need to say yes to things that are not good for you. Target, goal-oriented person, this is you. You know what it is that you want. The Queen of Wands, she knows what it is she wants. Like, inside, you're not saying this outside to them. What you're saying to them outside is, I'm good, thanks. or I've got plans, or whatever it is. Your go-to excuse. Have a go-to excuse to get out of things. And then Queen of Wands, because I know what it is that this, you're saying it to yourself, because I know what it is that I want, and I know that that's not it, and I'm holding out for what is it, and I know it's going to come. Abundance. I love that this card came out. I'm a bit shook by it because, like, as I said, I was expecting self-love to come out, but that's such a good sign. It's saying no, abundance comes from this, from saying those no's and backing out from it and relying on yourself instead. You'll get offered so much more by the universe from that. Well, I'll stop repeating myself and I'll get one of these crystals out. I've got a red and a green crystal in here. Think of a yes or no answer question, because I'll be pulling one of them out very shortly. But that's just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, of course. If you want a private reading, visit my website, behealing.com. Book yourself in, and while you're there, put your name and your email address in when the window pops up, and you'll get on my free course too, Beyond Healing and Into Your Dream Life. How best to deal with these energies today? 9 of Swords. Be very tuned in to how you feel. The 9 of Swords is the anxiety or any kind of negative feeling, really. Be very tuned into yourself. Don't put up with it. Don't tolerate those negative feelings. In other words, as soon as you feel it, go, oh, this is asking me to make a change here. I need to get away from that person. I need to say no to this. Really care about how you feel. And as soon as you realize, I'm feeling like I've got a little bit less energy. It can just be that. It doesn't need to be something terrible with them. If you just feel like a little bit less energy around someone, go, take a rain check. You can give them another chance and then pay attention again. If you do give them a second chance, pay attention again to how you feel. And it's like, no, actually this person isn't uplifting me. Good people around you, you're going to, number one, feel really comfortable around them and be yourself. And two, they're going to uplift your energy. They'll bring you more energy. You will feel better than you did before. That only. You're allowed to set that as your bar. No drains on your energy anymore. Do not tolerate it. Don't. Just say no to those ones. There's plenty of the other people. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What has this brought up for you? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. Now, what else? Sign up for my free course on my website, behealing.com. Sign up for a reading while you're there, or an energy healing. I'll do those too. And have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.